Oh, was it a big golden, I think? No, it's big bass. Look at the size of that fella. Good morning. Welcome to another PTP fishing, and as silly as it sounds, I've already had a frustrating morning. Decided that I was going to stop here at Kurwongbah. It was a spur of the moment decision yesterday afternoon. So got here at just after 6 and it's now 7:44. So I've been home and I've come back again because I forgot one of those essential things that you need when you've got a paddle kayak. Anyway, not to worry, impromptu trip to Lake Kurwongbah. Welcome to another PTP fishing. Hopefully I can improve on what I've been doing lately, which is not catching very much at all. Anyway, let's see how we go. The one thing I would have avoided if I could have got on the water earlier was it's a lot more breezy than I was expecting there to be. So I'm not going to say too much because I've had my first bite and it's taken a very long time. I'm not going to complain. Well, it's got some weight to it. There you go, nice bass. Nice bass. So to give you a quick rundown of what I've done here, I've changed spinnerbait colours 3 times and I wasn't getting any bites, had no bites, and I thought I'll swap over to a jackal, and I've been fishing it for a good 3/4 an hour and that's the first bite I've had. So there's that jackal, there's my first fish, the donut saver, the first bite in 5 trips. I'll explain that a little further if I get a few more fish. So there you go, there's that first fish. So a quick explanation of what I was saying before. So this is my 5th trip, the last 4 trips chasing bass. So Somerset, Wivenhoe, Enoggera and North Pine Dam, I did not have a bite. So that's my first bite in 5 trips. 34 centimetres, happy to catch a fish. See you later. Let's get another one. Ooh. Maybe I had a bite just then. Maybe I just had a bite just then. I don't know. Might have been it, because there's a lot of weed that I just can't see under the water here. But maybe I'm feeling things now that I've actually had a bite. Oh, there's a fish. Ooh. Oh, my kayak's moving so quickly, I've got to stay connected, fish. Stay connected. Oh. One would hope that this is a half decent fish. Wowee. It's taking drag. Taking me for a merry ride. What's he doing? Holy dolly. Oh, was it a big golden, I think? Oh, it's big bass. That's a solid fish. I think my PB at Kurwongbah is 45 and a half, so that's going to give that a touch. Very good chance that that's bigger than that. Let's see how that is. So let's make sure you can see that fish. So that equals the PB, so 455 that is. So 45 and a half centimetres. Beautiful fish. So we've gone nearly 3 hours without a bite, and now I've had 2 in 5 minutes. So it's a lovely fish. Got a tag in him. Away he goes. Yes. So that was a pretty amazing fish. So I actually pulled the jackal through a bit of weed. As soon as it popped away from the weed, that fish just climbed all over it. So tell you what, I reckon 15 minutes ago I didn't think I was going to catch anything. So to get 2 in the last 15, how cool is that? I just love it. It's amazing how quickly fishing can just, your fortunes can change. Just need to be able to find where these fish are. Drifted so far away when I was tagging that fish that kind of lost where I was a little bit. That's the first fish for a while. Let's pull drag. What he says about pulling drag. It's nowhere near the same size as the last one, but because I hooked him so close to the kayak, he is. So they're just sitting on the end of this point here, which is kind of nice. No, don't want to go that way. Nice fish, well legal. There you go, we found a patch. Alrighty, now it's a bit more fun. There we go. And they're just sitting off the end of this point here, so you can sort of see that that weed comes all the way out. They're just sitting on the end of it. So this one's feels like the smallest one I've caught so far. He's got a little bit of get up and go. But I'd be very, very happy for that wind not to pick up right now, especially since I've just found the fish. So you often hear people talking about bite windows. Bite windows, to be honest, I don't really understand it, but it's something to do with moonrise, moonset, sunrise, sunset, those sort of things. The second half of that might be completely wrong, but you seem to have these little windows of opportunity, as they call them. So obviously just had one then, so you know, I've gone from getting a bite every couple of casts to nothing now for the last 15 minutes. So not only did I find a patch of fish that were ready to eat, but I obviously found the bite window as well. So I'm going to keep playing around here a little bit, and then I'll move on. Yep. Not moved that far from where I was. Oh, and I don't know what this is. I don't think that was a tiger. He's fighting strangely, and it did bite strangely, but I think I've just hooked a bass in his side. Oh, and I've hooked a stonking bass. Oh, goodness. That is just nuts. Oh, come here, buddy. I've got to be very, very careful here that I don't bust this fishing rod. Oh, look at that. What a beautiful fish. Oh, that's stonker number 2 for today. Wow. So what a thumping bass that is. To have worked so hard this morning, no bites, no bites, no bites, then that little bite window I had, they obviously disappeared. So I thought I'll just move a little bit further around that point, come into another area, saw a couple of fish on the sounder, and that's what's jumped on. So I'll give him a measure and a tag and I'll come back to you. So there you go, 44 centimetres, beautiful fish. Let him go. See if I can catch some of his mates that are on that sounder over there. Okay, let's see if we can get another one. They're a little bit fickle, these guys. Like when they hit, every single fish has been that front hook, but they certainly disappear in a hurry too. Yep, there's one. That was a strange bite. Obviously following it. For a subtle bite, they're going hard. Get that net ready. That's just another beautiful fish. So I said that was a really subtle bite. So there's the difference. So that one's grabbed it by the tail hook. So he was obviously just nipping at it. Whereas if he had to grab the front hook, they tend to go a little bit harder. So he wasn't 100% committed, but that little mustard inline single that I've put on those jackals, he just grabbed a little piece of him, and I've got another one to the kayak. Yeah, it's quite strange that those two fish were all over it, and now I can't get a bite. It's time to try something a little different. So what I've got is, well, again, it's still a lipless crankbait, but it's a 5 centimetre one, and what I'm going to do is hop it back to me. So I've changed again. So I've gone to the Fisher Swift. So you've seen me, I did a review of these for Fishing Monthly magazine, and there's a really good video that I did here at Kurwongbah where these things just worked a treat. I have used them at North Pine as well, and sort of caught a mixed bag of bass, catfish and yellowbelly. Oh, yep, there you go, first cast. So the thing with these Fisher Swift is it's a really sort of subtle presentation. So what I'm thinking is that these bass, as much as they're not switched on properly, that's something that sort of just wobbles down in front of their faces. They're just not going to be able to resist. So it's exactly what's happened here. So first cast with the Fisher Swift. So SFT lures, Fisher Swift. I really believe that in this situation where the fish are sort of a little bit lockjaw, a little bit slow, a little bit quiet, that they The fish just can't help themselves. These are an absolute cracking fish. So there you go, first cast on that Fisher Swift. Just thought I'd quickly show you that lure. So that's the SFT Fisher Swift. So that was first cast. So how many times I ran that jackal through that same area. I said I just wanted a bit more of a subtle presentation. That guy's jumped all over it. So pop a tag in him, we'll let him go. So 39 centimeters. Beautiful fish, and that's actually my last tag. So what I might do is sign off with this video on this fish. It's always nice to get a fish first cast on a lure that you think would work. So thanks for watching. I hope you liked the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll catch you next time from PTP Fishing. Wanted to say a lot more obviously, but the brain's in neutral a little bit. So thanks very much. See you next time. See ya. Say bye. He says bye.